Hey guys, and welcome to the Geek Box. Hey guys, and welcome to another video for the wrestling. This time, actually just covering the news from over the past week that's come out of WWE and a bit on New Japan. Obviously about the Fabulous Moolah's Battle Royal. Some news that came out from Bubba Ray Dudley in regards to The Undertaker, and an update on Rey Mysterio in this video. So let's get on the video then. Obviously we're starting off with news on Rey Mysterio. As you saw, I did a video before in regards to rumours that Rey Mysterio is going to face John Cena at WrestleMania, and that was in jeopardy because he had a torn bicep. Lucky Dave Meltzer released news just the other day that obviously Rey Mysterio's arm wasn't as bad as they thought it would be, but it does also look like Rey Mysterio hasn't got a plan to be at WrestleMania, so it could just be that the Royal Rumble was a flash in the pan, as he has got dates set out for the independent circuit coming up. Moving on to actual WrestleMania news. As some of you guys might have seen, they announced the women's equivalent of the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. Sorry, find my words there. Obviously doing the Fabulous Moolah's Battle Memorial for the women. Obviously, we've seen a lot of things happen for the women as of late, which has been fantastic. First Women's Royal Rumble, first Women's Elimination Chamber. Obviously, this is the next logical step forwards. But, of course, there's also been things in the past, rumours, etc., in regards to the Fabulous Moolah over the years, about mainly around when she was a trainer, going back before like WWE really went and hit the map, and a lot of the issues being around allegations of sexual assault or things attached to that, things in essence, for lack of a better word, people from her school being almost pimped out, sexual favours into other companies, and a lot of political crushing in the background as well, and like really bad way again in regards to some sexual behaviour as well. Obviously it's nothing new in wrestling, political plays for power, but this is where it's kind of a lot darker and a lot more into the side of things where it's just criminal activity. So on announcing the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, basically there was a large backlash. Also, it looks like WWE have taken steps to listen and recognise what was being said. They've already stopped comments on the announcement video on their YouTube channel. Now it shows, obviously, they've noticed what's going on, and you've got to believe in this day and age they're going to follow it up, because they really can't have something like that in place. Obviously, a lot of people have looked for a renaming of the event into something else following another WWE women's superstar. For me personally, I mean, they did the Mae Young Classic, so they've already used Mae Young's name, but again, I'd be happy to see Mae Young get put onto there, as she was, to me, one of the original pioneers of the women's wrestling. Obviously, it'd be nice if there was like Lita or Trish instead, but I find it hard to see that happening, as there's still two people that are very active inside the wrestling world. Obviously, they don't compete now and they don't train, but they still have a very strong connection to the wrestling group. So, obviously, if you can think of someone you think it should be named after instead, please just drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think with that. Moving on to news for Bubba Ray Dudley, or Bully Ray, if you go for the TNA angle. They put out a survey on radio station that Bubba Ray was on, called Busted Open Radio, in regards to if The Undertaker does come back at WrestleMania to fight John Cena, as if you haven't been watching lately, John Cena has now challenged The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Would you prefer to see him come back as the American Badass biker gimmick, or as The Undertaker of old, the Phenom, the dead man? And quite surprisingly, actually, when I last looked, it's 62% of people had voted that they wanted to see the American Badass Undertaker come back. Obviously, I was quite surprised, as I know a lot of people giving that character a lot of flack. I mean, me personally, I liked the American Badass, not as much as the Phenom, but I could get behind it. But then again, it's, I like the bikes and stuff as well. I think as well, him laying down his Undertaker gear, it would be cool to see some sort of middle ground. Like Mick Foley, he was Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. But then when he came back for his last run, he came back as just Mick Foley and wrestled like a mixture of finishing moves off both of them, especially the mandible claw, the double arm DDT. But also did that mixture of being slightly crazy like Cactus and then just charging and fighting, talking about his kids and everything. So seeing the Undertaker have that same sort of approach could be pretty cool. But put the man into the character for his last match. As obviously, it's very open news now that he is a man, he's married, he's got a family and a whole life outside of it. And obviously in this day and age, kayfabe is just dead completely. So... and the last bit of news, which is quite a cool bit, actually New Japan Wrestling has booked themselves in for another set of dates to actually be here in the UK, and actually has a full dojo set up now in the UK as well for developing its talent. I think it's an awesome step. I mean, New Japan is like the other side of the coin to WWE. Obviously you've got Strong Style Wrestling over here as well, which is a Japan based company, but for New Japan to break into ground, it shows as well, especially that the influence it's had having guys like Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho landing inside New Japan, and I think it opens up a whole new spectrum of style and that you can enjoy. I mean, Jericho versus Omega, I know, brought in a hell of a lot of people to start watching New Japan that never even thought about watching it before. They were just hardcore WWE fans. From Jericho's side of things, that was a fantastic thing that he did for that company and for the whole, because it exposed also a lot of guys that were just New Japan fans to the WWE aspect to find out what Jericho's background was before. But right, that's everything really as main news for the wrestling this week. Obviously, there'll be more things to come, and I'm doing coverage of pay-per-views and that leading in the future as well, including WrestleMania itself. If you haven't already, I would suggest not do the coinage, but for $9.99 you can pick up the WWE Network, or just get on and watch the WWE Network stuff that they put up on YouTube, and get watching some New Japan stuff as well. If you haven't already and you're a wrestling fan, you'll find something in there that you like. I mean, even if you go back and watch the old Okada matches, they're absolutely amazing. There's a reason they're so highly rated. Well, anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys, and let me know what you think about the news this week in the comments below. I'd love to get in there, have a little discussion with you guys. And as always, I'll see you out there. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. And if you want to see more content from the channel, you can join some of the videos here. On the top there, you've got a video that's one of our latest videos, and on the bottom there, picked by YouTube just for you. And if you want to stay up to date on all the latest content and subscribe into our competitions, hit the subscribe button there in the middle and it'll sort you out.